some of these acts. So I never like to follow a dog act, that's for sure. You should have seen the stage sometimes here. My goodness, we got pork chops, we got chicken. Will this microphone cord reach all the way over to the side? Oh, you could. How about it for Richard, huh? Nice job, Richard. Richard has always wanted to be in show business. He begged us if he could please participate tonight, just to do something. Well, we had a magician scheduled for tonight's show, and he hasn't showed up yet, so they said, I'll go out there and do a little bit of magic for the audience. And as I started out in show business, I used to be a magician, and I had a trick that I used to do that magicians from all over the world would come to me and ask me how I did it. Well, a few of them asked me why I do it. But here it is, the miracle of the torn and restored napkin. Now, I want you to watch closely if anyone can tell me how I do this. I'll give you my personal check for $1,000. Or about 2 cents in cash. So watch closely. The miracle of the torn and restored napkin. First of all, you tear it out. Then you push it into the hand. Push it all the way down inside the hand. Once it's in the hand, here's where you get woofing powder. If you know what woofing powder is, sprinkle it right on the top. Woofing powder. I don't know what it is. The Magicians Union, they make us all do this. Silly way to make a living. I don't know. Now, of course, we push it from the top, so naturally you pull it from the bottom. There it is, the same napkin, the same fingers, the same magician, and the same tooth. And thank you for that. You weren't supposed to see that one. See, this is a spare that I carry in case I rip one. I always like to bring a spare along, just in case one rips. That's all. We like it. Thank you. I bet you didn't think I was going to be any good. But magicians, whenever they perform and wherever they perform, it always seems that they have a charming and lovely assistant. And if I could get the house lights up just a little bit, I'm going to look around and see if I can get the assistance of a pretty stranger, because I certainly need, sir, in the second row back, third row back, you seem pretty strange. Would you come up here and help me? Yes, please, come on right up here. That's it, good. Right up the side. Good, thank you. By the way, I want to thank you for the wonderful welcome I got here tonight. Golly, it was great. As soon as I walked in the auditorium, somebody back there yelled, hey! That's what they yelled, all right? I see Skip is still there. All right, no, that's Chaz. As soon as I walked in, somebody yelled, hey, there's Lampkin, the world famous magician. Everybody turned around and looked. I was so embarrassed, almost wished I hadn't shouted that out. Good job. What a boy. I looked at a gentleman that was 60 years old and you showed up. Hi, what is your name? Pardon the stump, it was the ward. All right, great. What is it? What's your name?
Ian.
What is your name? How do you spell that?
I-A-N.
Ian? Ian? Okay, where are you from, Ian?
Duarte.
Duarte, all right. Good, step into Mom's, okay? Oh, we got some people from Duarte here. All right, step into Mom's, that's all right. We're going to use you anyway. That's right, good. Stand right there on that spot. You didn't make that spot, did you? All right, good. Right. Wait a minute, move over just a little bit. Perfect. Ian, thank you very much for volunteering. I was looking at another guy out there, but you're a pretty handsome guy, so I think we can use you. Now, Ian, hi. All right, great, good. Good. Now, what we're going to do, friendly fella. Everybody in Duarte this friendly? All right, okay. Back to you. Come on over here and have a seat. Oh, good. Let me see. Is there another gentleman right here? Sir, right there, sleeping with you. That's it. Good. Do me a favor. No, not in the front here. Not in the front. Right there. Next one back. Good. Come on up here and grab that chair and bring it over if you would. Do you work for the post office? Maybe come a little faster. Good. Grab that chair and bring it over here. Good, good, good. Because you and I are going to teach everybody exactly how simple magic is. You and I are going to have a lot of fun today. Great, good. Step into Mom. You bring that chair right over there. Hi there. Great. How you doing today? Good. Step right back there. Good. That's it. Perfect. All right. Ian, have a seat in the hot seat. Come right around over here. That's it. Have a seat right there. Now, Ian, let me ask you again. Now, where did you say you were from?
Duarte.
Sorry?
Duarte.
I heard you. I just said sorry. All right, good. Now, Ian, you and I are going to teach everyone exactly how simple magic is. I have a napkin. Now, I'm going to make this vanish, disappear completely. And all you have to do is catch me. Now, the rest of you are all backstage. In other words, you'll see how the trick works. Don't tell Ian. Maybe I can fool him. Ian, put your legs together. Show business. Good. Now, Ian, I have a napkin. I'm going to make this vanish, disappear completely. And all you have to do is catch it. Now, don't forget, you'll all see it, so don't tell him where it goes. Watch. Where's it, Ian? Go ahead, point. Sometime today. No, it's right here. Now I'll try it again, but don't forget now, you'll all see it, so don't tell them where it goes. Hey, watch this very closely. Don't take your eyes off the napkin. Watch. Where's it, Ian? Quick, point. No. Now, Ian. See, they're laughing. They can all see where it went. Let me explain to you. See, Ian, when I throw my hand over here, I throw it into my pocket over here. You understand how it works? You don't understand, do you? Let me try it again. Am I working too fast for you? Yeah, Duarte. All right, good. Duarte, I thought it was closed. It's really, okay, here. Watch it very closely. Don't take your eyes off the napkin, but don't tell him where it goes. Where's it in? Point. Sometime today. No, don't tell him where it is. No. Now, I will admit, now, even though you can see it is kind of difficult for Ian to spot sitting where he is, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do with something you can catch me with. Let me have your shoe. I'll try the same thing with the shoe. This way he'll be able to catch me. Good. Now start. Oh. Well, you've been doing a lot of walking today, Ian. You ever thought about being a kung fu fighter? You have deadly feet, let me tell you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Those are French shoes. Those are Panets. Can you see that over there? Look at that. J.C. Panet. Oh, do you play golf, Ian? I see you got golf socks on. Congratulations, you got a hole in one. All right, let's try with the shoe. Now, Ian, watch it very closely. Don't take your eyes off the shoe. Where's it, Ian? Let's give a nice round of applause. Well, I think now at least you all understand how simple magic is. It's a little over your head. But it's just a matter of me doing one thing here while you're watching over here. So if you watch right here, you'll probably learn how all the tricks are done, then I'll be out of the job. Well, Ian, as soon as you have yourself back together again, we're going to try something else on this suspicious occasion. So Ian, if you'll step into my office right over here. Great. Whoa, that's okay, great. You can put that back where you got it. You can take the napkins as a souvenir of this suspicious occasion. Let's give my new assistant a nice round of applause. What a guy. Ian, let me ask you a question now. You ever helped a magician before?
No.
Probably never helped another one, will you? But you're doing a great job, Ian. Have a sugar cube. All right, good. Now, Ian, we're going to try an experiment on ESP. Do you know what ESP is?
No.
ESP. Entertaining simple people. All right, good. Now, I have a pack of playing cards. These are playing cards.
Playing card.
Now I'll explain how this works. I have a whole gaggle of blue cards and only one red card. Now in a moment I'm going to show all of you what the red card is, and then Ian, you're going to try to figure out what this card is in a very unusual card. So look at the card, don't say it out loud. But in a moment, Ian's going to try to figure out the identity of this particular card. Now if you can't see way back there in the cheap seats, don't worry, because in a moment you'll understand how the game is played. Now Ian, if you hold the card right there, that's it, and no fair peeking. Now Ian, somewhere in this pack there's a duplicate of that card. Now I'll take the cards from the top and put these on the bottom. Anytime you think I've come to the duplicate of that card, you just say stop. And of course if the two cards match, then we've created a miracle. Now they're laughing, they don't think you can do this. But this is mind over matter. You don't have a mind, I don't think it'll matter. Right here, I think this is a duplicate. Ian, for the first time, look at your card. Open it up, show it to them, tell them what it is, turn it around. What is it? Now, 4. The 4 of heart. Ian, where did you get a 4? Oh, by golly, I said the 2 cards would match. There it is, the 4 hearts. Take a bow! You just asked me if you could do one more. Well, Ian, I thought right now would be a great opportunity for you and I to try an experiment with a piece of rope. Now,
Gonna do a rope trick.
now I'll explain how this works. rope, and both these pieces of rope are exactly the same length. One of these is for Ian to use, and I'll use the other. Now, Ian, be very careful with these. These are very valuable. They cost me almost a nickel a mile. All right, go ahead and untie those, and then hold them up by the ends, and I'll explain how this works. Now, if you'd like to try this, get 2 pieces of rope and cut them exactly the same length. Now, I'll be using one of these pieces of rope, and of course, Ian will be using the other. Just hold them by the ends. There's one in each. That's it. I'll take those, Ian. I'll take those. Great, thank you. Now, with the 2 pieces we'll cut this one in half, and then we'll have 2 pieces of rope the same length. So if we cut this in the middle,
Very close to the center.
I think you better use a pair of scissors. Here you are, Ian. Take those, cut through the middle, and then we'll have this. They've got to be exactly the same. Now I'll be using one of these pieces of rope. Luckily, I have another pair. Here you are, Ian. Take those, cut through the middle, and then we'll have it. See, they've got to be exactly the same. Now, just take them like this, open them up, cut right through the middle. See, these have got to be exactly the same. Must be the cold weather. Luckily, I have another pair. Careful, I'm running out of scissors. Go ahead and take those, cut through the middle. I'd have been better off with her up here. Luckily, I have another pair. Here you are, be careful, those are sharp. Take those, cut through the middle, then we'll have it. So you have Now these 2 pieces, by golly, we've ended up with 3 pieces of rope. They're all pretty close to being the same length. 1, 2, 3. Well, we only need 2. One for Ian, one for myself. So Ian, if you'll take 1 piece of rope, and I'll take 1. Good. Now with the 2 pieces of rope. Put that in your pocket. You look silly standing there with that. Here, you might want to tell your friends about it. Drop them a line. Let's try this again. See, these have to be exactly the same length. Here are the scissors, Ian. Be very careful. Those are sharp. Take those, cut through the middle, and then we'll have it. Good. And I'll take those before you hurt somebody. It might be me. All right, good. Now with the 2 pieces of... Now, Ian, see, these have to be the same. This is a little longer than this one. Kind of even them up. Cut the long one off. Hold them right there together. Watch your fingers. Just let it fall on the stage. That's it. Watch your fingers. Oh, good. Now with the 2 pieces of rope, obviously, you cut off the wrong one, Ian. See, this is long, this is short. You ever watch Sesame Street? See, long, short. Let's try it again. That's it. Hold them right there together. Cut the long one. Watch your fingers. Those are sharp. That's it. Just cut it right off. Now with the... Well, obviously, I can't do the trick I originally intended to do. So I'll do something a little different. I'll restore the 2 pieces of rope back into 1 piece of rope. Now to do this, all I have to do is say the magic word, hocus pocus, dominokus, fish bones, chocus, Gino Larista, and the 2 pieces of rope are back together. I don't think they care for the knot being there again. Ian, I'll hand you the magic wand. You wave it over the knot will fall off, the 2 pieces of rope will go back together. From now on, no more tricks, miracles. Ian, take the magic wand, wave it over the knot. And don't forget, Ian was sitting right over there. Never helped a magician before. Oh, good. He will cause the knot to fly right up. This is magic. You watch and see. All right, Ian, take the magic wand, wave it just like this. This will cause it to fly. Go ahead, that's it. Take it, wave it. and fan it. This will cause the knot to fly up there. You catch it. Excuse me, Mike. I think right now you need a magic friend. You need a friend. There's the magic friend. Wave it right over the knot here. Wave it right over. There's the knot. The knot flies off. The rope's back together. The applause is down here. It's all yours. Take a bow. Don't forget, Ian, tomorrow night you and I have a show in El Monte, and then we're going to work our way up to Pasadena. Give him a nice round of applause. What a good sport. You're a good man, Ian. I'm glad you came here tonight. He's probably wishing he could say the same thing right about now. These three pieces of rope on the stage kind of reminds me of a story about three pieces of rope. They went into a restaurant. They were going to have dinner together. One of them went over to the waiter and said, "Sir, can we get 3 hamburgers? One for myself and 2 for my friends." And the waiter said, "Now, wait a minute. Aren't you a piece of rope?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Well, we don't serve ropes here. You're going to have to leave." Went back over to the table. He said, "Wait a minute. I don't know what's wrong. The waiter doesn't want to serve us." Another piece of rope. So let me go talk to him. He was a little bit bigger, put a big smile on his face, went over to the waiter, said, "Sir, can we get 3 hamburgers? One for myself, 2 for my friends." The waiter said, "Now, wait a minute. Aren't you a piece of rope?" He said, "Yes, I am." He said, "Well, I told you, buddy, we don't serve ropes. Now get out of here." Back over the table. He says, "Look, I don't know what's wrong," but he's getting a little excited. "I think maybe we better leave." Third piece of rope. So let me go talk to him. Tied himself in a knot, frayed his ends. Walked right over to the waiter, said, "Sir, can we get 3 hamburgers? One for myself, 2 for my friends?" The waiter said, "Now, wait a minute. Aren't you a piece of rope?" He said, "No, I'm afraid not." Well, you might as well laugh. They don't get any better. I want you to know that's the joke that kept me out of the big time all these years. But you'll use it. You'll use it. I want to finish my show by teaching you all a very simple trick. One you can learn how to do and go on this stage and make $52,000 a week like Ian and I do. Or maybe you can go home and fool the mailman. But this is the miracle of the orange handkerchief. I explain that to those of you who are watching this in black and white. Now, if you'd like to try this, get a handkerchief, actually any color, any size, but small enough so that it'll fit all the way down inside your closed fist. Once it's inside, here's where you say some magic words. Something like hocus pocus. And believe it or not, the handkerchief has vanished, and there instead is an egg. Now, where does the handkerchief go? The handkerchief goes into the pocket. I can tell by that spontaneous burst of apathy. Don't try to make up now. I can tell you're ahead of me, so I'll explain how it works. Actually, this is a hollow egg, and you have 2 handkerchiefs. So simple, any fool can do it. It's just that I'm the fool that's doing it. Now, if you'd like to try this, get 2 handkerchiefs. Obviously, they must be the same color, same size, and hide one of these down in your pocket or in your purse, somewhere where no one knows that this handkerchief even exists. Now, this is a wooden egg. It's laid by a decoy duck. Trick's not much, but the pattern's fun. Take the handkerchief, push it all the way down inside of the hollow wooden egg. Once it's inside, turn your body. Hold your thumb right over the hole. Reach down here and get out the other handkerchief. And of course, you too will be greeted by that spontaneous burst of apathy. Now, that's all right. If you like it, throw money on it. But if you like to show this to your friends, don't let them see the hollow wooden egg, or they'll see there's a hole in it. But if you like to do a little bit of real magic, say the magic word, hocus pocus, San Gabriel, and believe it or not, there's the egg. And I thank you very much. Hey, you're great! Thank you! Well, what'd you think? Oh, you're such a fun crowd. Thank you, Ian. I've never met Ian before, and I'm glad you were the assistant that came up and helped me. You're a lot of fun, Ian, and you like to laugh, and I really enjoyed you. And thank you so much for participating tonight. And there was another gentleman right down there sitting somewhere that helped with catching, and thank you too, because you're both good sports. You know, these entertainers really love it when you laugh and you have a good time and you clap, and they they just feel so good. They want to deliver a little bit more of a show for you. They want to do the best job they possibly can. A moment ago, you saw a gentleman by the name of Skip Banks. He's a gentleman that came here from San Diego, just like we had two performers here tonight from San Diego. So we had Chaz Marquette, and we also had Skip Banks. Now you wonder, well, I didn't see Skip Banks. He was the guy that did Elvis. Now this is a very clever individual. He has more tricks up his sleeve than any 10 magicians I know. He's not a magician, but the tricks he does are amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, he is now going to perform as himself instead of the 700 or 800 pound Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, from San Diego, California, will you please welcome to the stage again, Mr. Skip Banks. Skip, they're yours.